Yes, but Iron Chef Sakai. He says you hit streaks all day. Iron Chef Sakai. I already bought a washer dryer. I already just had 2 fans installed in my home. I've had other things that I've been spending money on, plus all my normal bills. I don't have an insane amount of money saved up. I don't. Okay? Now, if the streak continues, right? If it continues for months and months, and now I don't have to drop money on any of this stuff anymore, then we'll be in a situation where we'll be like, yeah, I'm saving money and I have all this stuff. I'm not in that situation right now.
Hello, and welcome to James List Express Lane, when we get you out as fast as possible. Just when I think I'm done, it's like, alright, well, I covered this, I covered that, I should be good. No, there's more to cover. Because with DSP, a single stream, well, let's watch.
Am I worried about having a midlife crisis? Well, if you think that me spending money that I've earned now to
That he earned. And how did he earn it? By begging.
improve my business setup, which I've wanted to do for 11 years and never could afford to do, if you think that's a midlife crisis, I mean, I guess you could call it that. I didn't buy a Ferrari and I'm not driving down the road trying to get a hot young girlfriend. I'm not trying to
He had one, and then he lost her.
go out and go on a Vegas trip, spending all my money on gambling. I'm sitting here improving my work so that
Yeah, you spent all your money gambling on JPEGs. Fucking moron.
every day I can put out better content for you. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of hard to call that a midlife crisis if you have a brain in your head, but, not a lot of people don't have brains. They're stupid idiots. So more power to you, I guess.
Don't call his fans dense.
What else to say?
Right now, he's probably rubbing his foot. Part of this is going to be about how he doesn't wear socks. He goes barefoot. Not only that, but he has said in this stream he doesn't actually have enough pairs of socks to wear a pair of socks every day for 7 days. He does not have enough socks to wear a pair of socks every day for a week. If he was to go 7 days, he would have to stop, do laundry, just so he'd have enough socks to go for the rest of the week. This pig roach alien, I don't know what to call it. I just do not know, like, if you're a human behavior specialist and you're watching this, how much is your mind blown by this? That he doesn't own enough socks to go a week. I mean, this is the same guy that complained that he had to walk out to the... Oh! Is that why he complains about having to walk out to the mail? Because he has to put on a pair of socks. And guys, if I go to the mailbox every day, I don't have enough socks. I just don't have enough socks, guys. Now, when did he start the whole never wearing socks? I wonder. Did he wear socks until Panda Lee left? Think about it. He wears socks, Panda Lee does the laundry, he wears socks, Panda Lee does the laundry, and then she leaves him. She's no longer there to do laundry for him. So he's like, well, I guess I just won't wear socks anymore. No socks, I don't have to do laundry as often, guys.
Like a certain lawyer, Perry, I have no idea what you're referencing. However, Jasper...
He's referencing Nick Rakita. And there you go. See, he was rubbing his foot. See how his... Oh my god, DSP, why do you keep touching your feet?
See, the Jasper can...
He was so rubbing his foot there.
Jasper Kitty some pets while we're on the show here.
He was rubbing his feet the entire time, then he'll touch his mouth, and he'll touch his nose, and he'll touch his ears.
He always wants so much attention. Jasper Kitty always wants attention. Cypher says, a midlife improvement is the better term. Well, there you go. I'm in the middle of my life, but I finally got a level of success where I can improve things. I think that's a positive, is it not? Please put my feet away. This is how I normally stream. Is it really that bothering to everyone? Here's the truth. If you guys are bothered by it and you want me to wear socks, I got to buy more socks because I don't have enough socks. I really don't. I don't have enough socks to stream with socks on all day. I don't. I don't have enough pairs of socks. I'm going to have to buy new socks.
How do you not have at least a week's worth of socks? You go, you buy a 12-pack. They know what you do a year later. You buy another 12-pack of the exact same kind. That way, like, oh no, this one has a hole in it. Set this side. Maybe a couple months later, oh no, this one has a hole in it. Well, this one doesn't, this one doesn't. Now you have another pair. You do that, no, 3-4 years in a row, just buying the exact same 12-pack of socks every year? Like, well, fuck. I mean, yeah, sure, this one got a hole in it, this one got a hole in it after a while, this one got a hole in it after a while, but you buy 48 pairs of socks across 4 years, and after, a couple more years, you still have 36 pairs of socks. You don't have to. You do that. It's just insane how. Like, my mind is not able to comprehend the fact that this fuckwad doesn't have enough socks to go a whole week.
But I'm definitely not going to wear slippers. That would make my feet sweat. That would be gross.
Slippers make your feet sweat. What?
Streaming cowboy boots. There you go. Cowboy boots. My feet are intimidating. My feet are huge and disgusting. They are. I've told you many times, my feet are giant, hairy hobbit feet. I'm not exaggerating. I don't know why my feet are so huge and hobbit-like, but they are. They're just giant.
Why do you keep touching them?
They're like big flopping flippers.
One of his hands is touching him right now.
That's basically what they are. They're like big clown shoes that flop around. I don't know. It's very disturbing. Jasper is a tabby cat, John. He's not a calico. He's a tabby cat. Barefoot in winter, what do you have your thermostat set at? HMS Indridnaut, you must not have ever been inside of a room full of electronics. This room right now has 2 high-end PCs, 1, 2, 3, 4 TV/monitors, 1 lighting system there, a ton of RGB lights behind me, a screen right here, a lamp right here, you know, laptops, keyboard. There's so many electronics running. Oh,
if the RGB lights are LED, they don't produce any heat. At least not any amount of heat that you would notice. That's actually an issue. Like, oh, we're the major city. We're going to replace all the light bulbs in our street lights with LEDs, so they use a lot less energy and they last longer. Winter hits, snow builds up. Huh? How come the snow's not melting? Oh, because the old light bulbs will build up heat, melt the snow on them. The LED light bulbs don't build up heat, so now they got to pay someone to go out there and clear off the street lights. It's like, is that a red light, green light, yellow light? I don't know. There's too much snow packed in there. So then they got to pay someone to go out there and clear those out, thus defeating the purpose of trying to save money by using LED lights. Womp womp.
Oh, 2 battery backups as well. There's so many electronics in this room running that the ambient temperature of the room.
Not only that, but are they running on the same circuit? I'm surprised he's not blowing a circuit yet. Now, when summer comes. Because before last year, he didn't have 2 PCs, he only had 1. He didn't have all those LEDs. He had a lot less going. This year, when he plugs in the AC unit, please tell me you blow out the electricity. I made sure it'd just be, oh, now I gotta waddle downstairs and flip the circuit breaker. Then, guys, it's like 87 degrees out, but in here it's like 110. I need the AC. I don't know what to do. Well, you're only using the PCs today. Maybe you could turn off the PlayStation 5 Pro and turn off the Xbox and turn off the Wii and turn off the Switch and turn off this and turn off that and turn off the LEDs and turn off everything. But the 2 PCs you need. No, guys, you don't understand. I need the RGBs. I need the PlayStation and the Xbox and the Switch and the Wii to be turned on at all times. Is the Wii actually on? I don't know, but he still has it there. For some reason, his Wii is still sitting on that entertainment stand. So it wouldn't surprise me he's left it on.
Room goes up about 15 degrees, okay? If I were to close the door and I don't have the window open, it's stuffy as hell in here. Like, it's really bad, the air quality. So that's what happens when you're in a room that's just full of electronics, okay? It's not cold in here at all. I don't have the heat pumped up. In fact, the heat doesn't even work in this room. The way they designed the house, they effed it up. This room, the heat...
Now, when you bought this place, they would have to do an inspection. So you're telling me they did an inspection and went, oh, hey, the heat in the one room doesn't work. The ductwork is all fucked to hell, so you can't put in AC even if you wanted to. There's black mold on the walls. The ceiling has a leak. There's all this junk left in the garage. Are you sure you still want to spend over $300,000 for this place? Yeah, it's got a gated... It's got a gate. Evil AJ won't be able to get to me. Read me with a gate. Alright, well, all this shit's fucked up, but thank you for giving us $365,000.
And air never really comes out of the vent. But it's always warm. Even right now, I have my window all the way open. I do have blackout curtains, but I have my window all the way open so that I can get air circulation. I have my fan on the ceiling on max rotation right now to get air circulation, because if I didn't have that, it would actually be way too hot in here. Foggy Bottom did a $5 super chat. He says, is there a goal to turn off the RGBs? Sure. There it is, right there. There's your goal. You did a $5 super chat and the RGBs went off. I swear to God, I didn't time that. It just happened. So that means my wireless disconnected again. I don't know what's up with the wireless, because some days it'll go for like a week and never disconnect. And now today the wireless has disconnected 3 times during the podcast for some reason. Anyway, sure. If you want the
Womp womp.
RGBs off permanently, you just have to do a triple goal one day. $450 and I'll turn them off for the whole entire stream. How about that? How does that sound? That sounds like a fair trade-off, I think.
$450 to turn off the lights for 1 stream. Wow, what a reward.
Let's see if it'll reconnect. stupid fucking thing.
I mean, I've been doing a lot longer videos sometimes. And it's annoying at times. It's like, I really don't want to see it for 45 minutes. Listening to this guy talk about how the most mind-boggling things, like, how do you not have enough fucking socks? People say, like, how do you stand watching him all the time? Because of shit like this. You don't get this from TV or anime or books and manga and comics. If I'm listening to a regular podcast of regular people, you don't get this. It's, alright guys, today we're going to be talking about the hit classic from 1993. Here's some of the behind the scenes stuff you may not know. I already knew, because I'm a huge fan of whatever they were talking about, so I already know. But none of them are going to be like, alright guys, no, we can't turn the camera on because none of us are wearing shoes or socks because none of us can afford shoes or socks. That's right, guys. None of us can afford socks. I mean, no one wants to see our gross, nasty feet, do they? I mean, if you really want to, I guess maybe we could post it on our fan page of all of our feet. But I don't know why anyone would want to see that. It'd just be nice if we made enough money off our podcast to be able to afford socks for everyone. It's okay. You don't have to cry. I'm just so sad that none of us are able to afford socks. Like, if that happened during an actual podcast, your mind would be blown. And yet, that's something that literally happens with DSP. He sits down, looks into the camera and says, hey guys, I don't make enough money to buy socks. Help!
Unbelievable. And I just got to recycle it again. Here we go.
Wait for it.
And then he says, have you thought about going to Goodwill to get some socks? Oh, yes. I absolutely love getting socks that have been pre-worn. There's no way I could possibly afford socks. We all know that. I could buy high-end equipment like a new webcam, RGBs, microphones, boom arms, new PCs, but I just can't get socks, you know. No, it's just that
You're such a jackass.
I don't use them. If you don't use something, why would you have it? So if I only use socks literally once a week when I go out to go put on shoes and drive and do shopping and stuff, why would I have a lot of socks in my house, right? So that's why I just
Straight up admits he never wears socks unless he leaves the house. Like, I wanted to stop, but it's like, there's always more with him, and I just can't stop. But I have to. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.